Hello everybody, and welcome back to Animal Crossing New Leaf. Welcome, Amiibo! Today, it's Nature Day, and we have a letter from Gabby. Thanks for having me over. Maybe I can come again, see the rest of your house someday. I promise I won't steal your designs. Gabby, you saw the whole house! Shaking my head at my villagers. Box corner sofa. I was yawning, so I didn't say it faster. I may have been up pretty late last night playing games with my girlfriend, and it was amazing. Good morning to you, youngster. The morning breeze in the forest is most agreeable today. May I have a badge? You want a badge, do you? Let's see. Got a badge best suits you. Oh, seems like you enjoy diving for things. Makes his old man relieved to see you found a way to really enjoy the vast oceans out there. Perfect badge for you. Keep being good, the badge will bring you a new badge. Yeah! Got the skilled diver badge. It's proof I found lots of things in the sea. Any other badges? Badges are like proof of your life experiences. Do lots of different things to collect lots of different badges. Okay. I will talk with those villagers. I just want to check turnip prices first, because it's like 10 minutes. And I mean, if we're starting on like a really good price, I will get to you, Isabel. Like, if our week starts on like a 200 bell price, I'm definitely taking it. Like, it probably won't, but there is always the chance, so. Turnip prices. Okay, 79. So I literally like rushed to recording because I'm like, oh no, I woke up kind of late. I had intended to be up sooner, but like I wasn't. Oh, jeez. Yawning. Mayor, today's Nature Day. So I prepared a little special, a special little something to celebrate Nature Day this year. Aw, thank you, Isabel. It's a cool globe. Please take it and never forget the importance of a clean town. I will not. I mean, I'm the one that enacted that policy, so, like, I understand the importance of it. Though that was mostly for my own sake, because I didn't think I'd have the mental strength to, like, track down and water wilting flowers. I probably do now, but, like, now I'm just getting lazy. It's so nice not having to do that. Ta-da! You're the lucky winner of my cabin low table. Heh, found that lying around. It wasn't really my style, so there you go. And don't worry, I probably won't come by asking for you to pay for it. I mean, Lobo, I would pay for it. I was trying to talk with Bella. Good morning, good to see you. So what do you want to talk about? Want to chat? Days like this, I really should be skipping around town with some espresso. That is fair. On days like today, I should really be waking up already. Okay, this is probably, yeah, bamboo shoot. Like, just, like, I know I've encouraged this growth, but, like, just look at how they're getting more bamboo shoots already. Oh, Pookie, season of the day, huh? I'm starting off full throttle too, sister. You need something? Wanna chat? Hey, you going over to see Mott anytime soon? If you're there, someone want to get back to him, okay? I'm on it. You're the best. Okay, here you go. Now deliver it within the hour. There's not much of a hurry on this. Sometime today I'll be fine. Yeah, I'm gonna stop actively planting it. If I see it in a spot where it will actually grow, I'll just leave it. That's what I'll start doing. Same goes for, like, over here. Oh, if I could stop yawning, that would be great. I am going to take no chances. I don't trust my citrus right now. I feel like that's a fair thing to say. Because, like, it kind of died on me. It was getting some sleep out of my eyes. Hey, Mott. Got a thing for you. Delivery. Yeah, I got a livery for you. There you go, buddy. It's from Fuchsia. It's that thing I lent out a million years ago. Better late than never, I guess. I have an idea. Try and guess what's in the box. You guess right, I'll give you an awesome prize. It's food. Clothing. I mean, it's clothing most of the time. So, like, that's just the safe answer if you ever do actually want to get what it is. But, like, we have enough clothing already. Oh, Pookie. Oh, that was you? I had this feeling I had this funny feeling I would keep running into you, sister. So what's up? I handed it over. Oh, really? Thank you. So, did Mott say anything? Yeah, he did. Haha. Figured he'd say something like that. It's kind of predictable sometimes, sister. Yeah, he is. He'll always be a bit of a jerk. It just seems to be how he goes. I also just realized that, like, I was like, oh man, I want to try to, like, stream this weekend, and it's basically, the weekend's gone. I'm very good at this whole thing. In my defense... Just had to poke my cat back. In my defense, I've been having a lot of fun with my girlfriend, so, like, I've been getting a bit distracted. I might still try to do something. I don't know. It's a bit late. Because, like, I was gonna stream the Splatfest, and technically it's still Sunday for me right now. So the Splatfest will still be going on, but it's pretty late into it. Let's talk. Not looking forward to it, but I really need to start packing soon. Can't believe I'm moving in 4 days. Good luck. Thanks, Steven. Let's just have fun over these last few days and not worry about the future. Yeah, she's pretty set on moving. It's sad. I'm gonna miss Profina. All items will be half price. Let's take some time to think a little bit of the planet. That was yesterday's. Frisk, you do not need on the table. I don't even know what you want, Frisk. You have literally everything you could want. Quite honestly, and like, y'all are gonna probably think I'm mean for this, but I get really annoyed when Frisk gets into these moods where, like, she's bugging me like she wants something. And no matter what I do for her, it's never what she wants. Like... I don't know what she wants, and it's getting really annoying, because this has been going on for like 3 days now. I honestly think the thing I'm going to try to do, because she is this dumb, is I'm going to show her that her water dish is full, because I get the feeling that might be what she wants, because she hasn't bothered to actually check her water dish, and she didn't see me refill it. but, like, I refill it every couple days, whether she's bothering for it or not. So, or sooner if she drinks a lot. It's a case of I know I probably should, like, refill it every day, but, like, it's one of those things of when she's actually drinking a lot, I do refill it every day. So, she just actually has to be drinking enough for me to warrant refilling it. Partially because I'm also trying to teach her to actually drink water in her dish past, like, the top, like, centimeter of water. It's not been going the best because she's kind of dumb, but the attempt is there. Here's the money rock. I mean, I say she's kind of dumb. She didn't exactly have an opportunity to learn how to drink water from another cat. So, like, she doesn't really know how to do it, if that makes any sense. Like, she does, but she doesn't. Like, she understands that water is in the dish, and if she licks at it, she'll get a drink. But I keep forgetting I only have 3 spots. But, like, she'll lick at the rim of the dish, not, like, the water itself. And she will not check that there's water in the dish in any way. So if the water's so low that she can't get any from licking the rim of the dish, she then immediately thinks the dish is empty. Because she's not getting any from licking the rim of the dish. Say, Pookie, greetings are really important, don't you think? You're a good greeting, and you right away get an idea of what that person's all about. I can try. Okay, let's go with Haya, which is, you know, decently informal, but very, very fuchsia. It's basically a shortenation of, like, hi, how are you, is, like, one whole thing. It's kind of what that means. It's nice. Hehe, it's pretty cool. I like it. I really, really like it. I'm gonna steal it. Thanks, Pookie. There's also, like, Heya, which is, like, hey you. But, like, that's, like, hey you's a little more, like, on the nose and a little more rude, but not exactly rude, just, like, as like, a phrase, so going with Haya is probably better for her. Frisk, if you do not stop. I apologize. She is being really frustrating, and I don't... I do not like it. At all. You try having a small cat be incredibly frustrating for like 3 days and not get annoyed with her. Okay. It is the afternoon now. So let's see how our trend is going this week. We had a low price. If we suddenly have a high price, this might be a random week. Of which I will just take the first good price I get, probably, just to play it safe. 75, okay. So we've yet to have any good prices. And it's 2 lows in a row, so this is a spike week. Still need to find this remaining fossil. which I am not seeing anywhere. Is there I'm pretty sure there is. Yeah, there's one fossil out here somewhere. I might just treat today as like a 3 fossil day. But I also kind of want to find it. Because it doesn't mean extra money, though I'm already, like, basically at the limit of money, so... Well, at the limit, but you know what I mean. I almost have a bell bag. Trying to think of things to ramble about today. It is neat that it's Earth Day. I will say, like... Ah, there it is. You know, it is a bit funny that I'm literally going around and, like, digging up fossils and stuff on Earth Day. Because, like... Ooh, random like spike. Little burp. Hello, Rory. I'll get to that thought. And there you are again, Steven. So it's nice running into you. Thanks, Rory. God, if my body could stop interrupting me, that would be great. So basically, like, when you're, like, out and about, like, it's why you're advised to not... This is why you're advised to not, like, move big rocks or logs and leave them moved. Is because, like, these fossils would have things living in them. Like, living in them, around them. And, like, digging up the fossils are literally destroying their habitat, thus also harming the earth. So, like... You know. Also, man, it's like... less than a month away from my birthday, and I am actually kind of excited for it for a change. It's wild, like, okay, like, I don't want to throw shade, but, like, it's just wild how different the relationship I'm in now is compared to my previous one. Like, I actually feel quite loved, and it's nice. But okay, I need to think of something to actually, like, ramble about. I don't need that. Don't really need that. I will keep the globe. Sounds like a deal. Is there an animal back here? No, there isn't. Okay. Trying to think. I need to go pay off some of our home loan. I don't need to, I just want to, I guess. Brain, please work with me here. It is so difficult to just find things to ramble about when you really want to find things to ramble about. One thing I could actually ramble about, and it just occurred to me that I could, is something that, like, okay. World of Warships will occasionally have this game mode called asymmetric battles. Basically meaning that, it's you and a team of 4 other teammates, there's 5 of you in total, against a full team of 12 bots. And these bots have actually been allowed to aim at you, and, you know, they're allowed to minorly cheat, as in sometimes they will just avoid your torpedoes the moment you launch them instead of, you know, reacting when the bot could actually see it, because, you know, the bot technically knows where it is at all times. Like, it's nice. It makes them decently difficult to fight. It's not, like, okay, it is kind of hard to lose in the game mode, but your entire team has to kind of suck, and you have to be in a ship that's not capable of carrying the battle. That's basically what it comes down to. Like, you have to basically be fighting a 1-on-12 to realistically lose asymmetrics. And, like, in previous iterations, asymmetrics paid out probably what I would say is close to about 80-ish% the amount that just a regular random battle against other players would pay out. It was nice. It meant that as long as you were consistent in your ability to win asymmetrics, you would on average earn more than playing randoms, but you'd also be putting in more effort to make that amount of money. Like, it was against bots, but you're still putting in more just active effort because you have to fight more things. Wargaming nerfed the income. It's now basically co-op income, which isn't good, and I'm kind of sad about that, but I still love asymmetric battles. My only hope is that the reason they nerfed the income like this was to see if people liked the game mode with the lower income, and I still love the game mode even with the lower income, as a test of if they could replace co-op with it. Because co-op is bad. Like, flat out, co-op is just bad. Caught a guppy! Got a new fish! Like, the bots in co-op struggle to aim at you because they're simply not being allowed to aim at you. They will purposefully aim around you, and you can watch them do it. They just sail forward in a straight line, all of them, and, like, they just die, and it's boring. Like, it's good for completing missions quickly, because the bots are incredibly predictable and do stupid things. Like, as I've made mention to people in-game, the only reason my win rate in co-op battles isn't 100% is from those times that I figured there's no way my team could lose, and I had just finished whatever mission I was doing, so I got myself killed, so I could move on and do something else, because I was just trying to complete a mission. Like, if you even remotely know what you're doing, co-op is impossible to lose. People still somehow manage to lose it. Though a lot of co-op players play almost identically to the bots, and then try to tell random players that they're doing it wrong by playing smartly. Yeah, I'm actually gonna move the guppy to there. That way there's a barrier. Blah. But, like, I would honestly love to see Wargaming replace co-op, at least from Tier 6 onwards, with asymmetric battles, because that's currently what asymmetric battles are, is you have to be in a Tier 6 ship or above. And people love it. It speeds up the queue for higher tier ships, because you only need 5 players, instead of it trying to get, like, you know, 8 to 12. And it's in general just more fun, because the bots actually are able to fight back. My worry, then, would be that if they were to implement it as the replacement of co-op from Tier 6 and up, that they would then nerf the bots, because then co-op win rates would drop. Because if you play asymmetrics the way a lot of these people play co-ops, you will lose. As long as, you know, if you don't have someone on your team that actually knows how to play the game. Because there is a lot of subtle mechanics to warships that people just don't seem to understand. Like armor angling. Which I do understand that there's some people like, man, that wouldn't work in real life. It kind of would, though. If real life worked like World of Warships does, armor angling would have been a thing, and even in, like... I get this is slightly different combat, but with the land ships of tanks, armor angling was a thing. Like, that was a... Like, in the Tiger manual, like the manual for the... crew manual for the Tiger tank. I don't know if this is worth any more than any of the things we have. It was literally advised that they start combat by pointing one of the corners of the hull at their target, so that their armor becomes sloped, and thus more effective at protecting them. Armor angling was a known thing. So if you had an ethereal third-person floating camera above your warship that you could use to basically help get precise angles on everything, and a magical HUD on that camera that showed you exactly how far away the target is and what the target is. I hit the wrong button. Then yeah, ships would have been designed with a lot more frontal armor for angling with, because it would have been more effective than the more or less flat sides. And there were some warships that were designed with most of their firepower in the front, as well as more armor than normal in towards the front of the ship, with the intention of not sitting flat broadside to their target, because any amount of angle on an armor plate improves its effectiveness. Because, like, even without adding in the chance of an angled plate has to cause a shell to ricochet. Hello, Jeremiah. Might sound kind of weird, but I really love the smell of dirt. Squeak. What can I do for you? Want to chat? Are you gardener, Dr. S? I hope you plant lots of fruit trees. I have been. It's fertilizer. Like, ignoring the chance of ricochets. A piece of armor that, let's say, is at, like, you know, a 30-degree angle. So any shell hitting into it is hitting it at basically an angle where the armor plate is at 30 degrees. If that shell actually bites in, it now actually has to technically get through more armor before it actually penetrates, because the armor plate is at an angle. I mean, you can visualize this yourself if you want, by taking something like flat and holding it at an angle, and then like looking at along the top of it to see basically what that angle would then do for the effective thickness. Like, if you give me one moment here, I will actually give you guys some nerdy... A nerdy example. I just want to sell all these fish first, because I have a ruler right here, and I also have a 3DS right here. This is just a standard, original blue 3DS. So, at a flat angle, which would be 0 degrees, it is around 20 millimeters. If I were to hold it angled at about... this looks to be about like 45 degrees. That suddenly goes to about 25 millimeters to go straight through it. It effectively adds 25% more effective thickness to the thickness of the 3DS. So, like, angled armor is just effective. And yet you'll have people in World of Warships be like, no, armor angling's dumb. They didn't do that in real life, except they would have if they could have. And there are some ships that were designed to angle, and yeah. Even with that, they didn't sit absolutely flat broadside. They would always try to have some level of angle to their movement, because any angle is good. Like, yes, there were nations like the US that went with what's called all or nothing armor schemes. The vital parts of their ships were heavily armored, the non-vital parts, not so much. But even they would not have wanted to sit perfectly flat broadside to, you know, Iowa versus Yamato. Iowa would not have wanted to just sit flat broadside to Yamato. Her armor wasn't that good. But if it was angled, it would have been. Same with Yamato. Hey, I've got a question for you. You know, songs are all like, baby, you got a place in my heart. How big of a place do you think we're talking about specifically? Yeah, pretty close to like a studio apartment. Those are a little big, but like... about there. What? Bit big, don't you think? A whole person would fit. It's like you're letting them take over. People gotta be careful. Feel like, gotta warn them. Watch out. Feeling a little preachy. Yeah, it's a lot to think about. Thanks for the info, sister. Okay, let's... what was I gonna do? I don't remember. I got rambling and had a thought in my head about something to do, and now I don't remember. I think I'm just kind of good as is, so... yeah, I think I'll just... oh, I've rambled enough. I got off the topic I was rambling about. Ah! Oh, well. Let's hop down in my seat. Zoom myself in. And thank you all very much for watching. And hopefully I shall see you back here tomorrow for more Animal Crossing New Leaf Welcome Amiibo. See you all then.